And it's Tuesday night, right? So that means we are live on the Big Exclusive Podcast. We come to you each and every Tuesday night, 6 to 8 on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Like I told y'all before, pretty soon we're going to move away from Facebook and YouTube. We're going to have our own Twitch channel and our own platform streaming over at the website. That's the BEpodcast.com if you want to know where to go to catch all the live shows, previous shows. That's where it's archived at. The BEpodcast.com. As usual, we got a super dope show for y'all this week. We bringing in live the Luzerne County Predator Catcher, Musa Harris. He'll be here live. And we might have something super dope for you guys. He might be catching a predator live on the show. I'm actually really excited about that. I'm actually hoping that he does catch somebody live while we on the podcast. So I don't want to take too long with the intros. I do got to thank my sponsors. Shout out to iCraft Mart, Maywa by Kayla, Shea Harmony, Cammy Cakes, Critical Shot Studio. If I look good, I sound good, blame it on him. You know what I mean? I super dope appreciate him and all his hard work and making me look good and sound good. And if you're listening to this on any podcast platform, make sure you hit the like button, comment. That's the best way to support the podcast. Show me some love. And if you're looking live on Facebook, I got that new drip on. If y'all can see it. I want y'all to support this young man. He's a super dope young man. He right now in school getting his doctorate, but along the way he decided to start a clothing brand. He doing some super dope positive live stuff. And hopefully, if I'm lucky, I'll be able to get him on the podcast next week. Is The Money Is Where It's At LLC on Instagram. If you guys are on Facebook, make sure you sharing the live right now. Hit that share button. Hit those hearts. Hit the likes. Show a brother some love. Let me know you appreciate the content. But I need y'all to go out and support this young man. If you see the drip, if you see the shoulder, you know what I mean, established in 1994. I wish I could. Yeah, look, there you go, Don. There it is. Yeah. That's that official drip. The Money Is Where It's At LLC on Instagram. And super dope. If you guys say or mention at Big Exclusive, he will definitely give you a 10% discount. So that means you're going to save some money. You know what I mean? What's better than supporting a young black brother out there in school trying to get his doctorate, starting a clothing brand? He's super dope. He a rock star in my opinion. Shout out to Keith. Shout out to his partner as well. Make sure you guys go out and support this young man. That's Money Is Where It's At LLC on Instagram. Mention Big Exclusive, like slide in his DM. Mention Big Exclusive, you'll get a 10% discount or whatever it is that you want. But without further ado, let's get the show started. We got a super dope action-packed show. Right out the gate, I got to bring in my co-host. He the OG in charge. He'll tell you he ain't angry, but ask him a question. And don't forget, he got a new segment called Ask Angry Old Head. If you guys have questions, whether it be about relationships, whether it be about, any wisdom, whether it be about life, being a man, you need some type of mentorship for your kids or your sons, holla at the Angry Old Head. But without further ado, let's drop him in on the stream. Angry OG, what's up?
Hey now.
I'm
trying to catch this shiesty, predatory abuser out here. I can't wait to catch his ass tonight.
The shiesty, predatory abuser. Hey now.
He going down tonight.
I sure do hope we catch him live on air. How was your week, OG? Real quick before we bring in Musa Harris. How was your week?
Cool. It was cool. Nothing exciting.
Your weekend?
Oh man.
We can't talk about that.
Yeah, it's not next week. We could talk about it. Friday it went down though.
Friday it went down. What went down Friday?
You was there. You hung out with us.
Oh no, I don't want to talk about that. That was an epic night though. Like shout out to everybody who was there. Shout out to Tidy. Happy belated birthday to your brother. We was there celebrating him for his birthday. You know what I mean? It was definitely, you know what I mean, a dope ass. First, I'll talk about it. We definitely gonna talk about it. But before we talk about it, I want to bring in, because we just don't know when it's gonna go down, and I kind of want to get him into the show. to talk about what it is that he do, because he's live on the line with us on the show right now, but he's actively possibly on his way to catch a real live predator. Okay? So without further ado, I want to bring him in on the show so that we can follow him if he catch the predator live. But in the meantime, in between time, I want to make sure, we interviewing him so that we can, kind of get a feel for what it is that he do, how he got started and all that. So without further ado, shout out to the angriest old head, Deutsch Django. That's some
That's
cool
my
shit.
main man. That's my main man Musa from Diamond Street.
Oh, his name Musa too?
Yeah, from Diamond Street.
Oh, this Musa is from northeastern Pennsylvania. Let's bring him into the show live. Musa, what's going on, good brother?
What's good? What's good? What's good? I'm still waiting on this guy, man. He like 5 minutes away.
He
Oh, it's
like
going down.
He like 5 minutes away. Now, real quick, let's why I got you and why he 5 minutes away. I need all the information I can get from you. First of all, they call you the Luzerne County Predator Catcher. Why?
Why? Because I expose predators that's coming out for minors that's under the age of consent. And
Okay.
I expose them on almost every platform it is out there, and for the world to see them.
So how many people have you caught so far?
So far, 171. And
How much time?
I've been doing this since March of last year.
Dang.
So it's like the numbers are just going crazy. I'm moving at a more rapid pace than I did last year.
Damn, and the people know you. Let's take it a step. Let's take a step back, right? First of all, how does this work? How does the setup go?
I'm a catfish.
Okay.
Like I go on any of these social medias, any of these dating apps and things like that, and I pretend to be an 18-year-old. Like my profile says that I'm 18 years old, like on all these applications and things like that. And once somebody jump in my inbox and start trying to message me, you know what I'm saying? I start talking to them a little bit, then I reveal, by the way, I'm underage. I'm 15, I'm 14, I'm 13 years old. You get more turn downs out of like 10 people that jump in my inbox. I might pull one of them.
So let me ask you. Do you pretend to be a girl or a boy?
Both sexes.
So you pretend to be both, but are they both underage?
Yes, both underage kids.
So how long? Caught these females?
What you say? I have caught one female, and she was 23 years old when I caught, coming for a 15-year-old boy.
So now you catch these people. I mean, you go on social media. It says that you 18 though, right?
Yeah, on applications and everything, that my profile, whatever it is, it says that I'm 18. But once I start talking to them and everything, that we messaging and everything back and forth, I'm like, yo, by the way, I'm not 18. I'm 15 years old. I'm 14 years old.
Because basically, you have to be 18
to even be on these, to be on these apps. But I'm exposing that kids can get on these apps and lie and say that they overage. And I'm exposing that we have these grown men that's on there that's willing to have sex with these little kids. All right, he out here.
Uh-oh. It's going down like a fat kid on the seesaw.
So listen,
I gotta see what kind of car. Gotta see what kind of car he is.
So he is actively.
What kind of car are you driving?
For a predator, somebody who thinking they're coming to meet a 15-year-old person to have sex with. He is currently waiting for them, and they just got there. So we're going to I'm gonna kind of try and stay quiet, and we're gonna kind of follow him as he exposed this person. Do you need us to mute our mics, or we good?
You good. I'm on my headphones, so you can't hear nothing.
Now, if you on Facebook, remember, share this live. Share the live. We got a lot of comments. They come in and furious.
The shit froze though.
Yeah, he must be out of range. I mean, he may still be able to hear us, but He might be
We can't
connected
even
to
hear
the.
him though.
Yeah, we can't hear him. But just to give you guys some background, this is the Luzerne County predator catcher Musa Harris. He's out of northeastern Pennsylvania, and you guys remember the show To Catch a Predator, where Chris Hansen was the host, and what he would do is he would have a team of people pretend to be underage kids and meet adults on on the internet, on social media, on Facebook. I'm sure he'll reconnect once he has a better signal. I was just hoping we got that live on there. But more importantly, what he does is the same thing that Chris Hansen did. And like I said, what they would do is pretend to be 14, 15, 13-year-old kids and make their acquaintance with these adults. And they would talk about, extremely sexual things, and the adults would say what they want to do to these kids. And they would set them up to come to this house. And Chris Hansen, once they was in the house, Chris Hansen would come out and be like, hey, you know what I mean? You what are you doing here? And they would stutter and they would try to, lie about some shit on why they there. And then ultimately, he like, yo, you here to meet a 13, 14, or 15-year-old to have sex, right? And then he would confront him like, yo, why? They would give bullshit excuses. They all would lie. And then he'd be like, nah, they'll try to leave. Like, can I go? He like, yeah, you free to go. But what they didn't know was that when they left out their house, they were arrested by police. You know what I mean? Now, Musa, the Luzerne County predator catcher, I'm not sure if he has that type of support, right? I don't believe, I honestly don't know if he has that type of support. We'll ask him when he come back on. Okay, Dutch Django. I'm sorry, Dutch. I didn't mean to mispronounce your name. My apologies. But we'll get to ask him some more questions when he come back on. I was hoping he came back on, while he was in the live catch, but he kind of does the same thing. On the accounts, he signs up as an 18-year-old, and I'm thinking that's because you have to now. Because if you sign up under 18, you have to have like a parent's email, and they have to email your parents, and the parents have to approve it. But he signs up as 18, and what he does is he start interacting with these adults, and he lets them know, you know what I mean, I'm 15 or I'm 16 or whatever. And in his opinion, the conversation is supposed to stop there. Like any other adult would be like, yo, you're a minor, we can no longer speak. These folks out here, like, I don't give a damn. You know what I mean?
Sick bastards.
Yeah, like they some sick bastards. So they like, I don't give a damn. They continue talking. They start talking about sexual things. All right, he's back. Like, let's bring him back in the stream live. Yo, you okay, bro?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm Gucci. No, my internet went off on my little phone. I'm walking to him now.
All right, so can you tell us where you at in the process this second?
I'm going to turn the phone around where y'all can see it.
Okay. Yo, we live right now. He's actually tracking a predator and about to confront a predator live on the Big Exclusive Podcast. Like, dude, this is exciting as shit, man. I want to see Main Man face. Like,
An expression.
I want to see the expression on his face. Like, and we all gonna send prayers for Musa right now, because every time he go out to do this, he putting his life on the line. He just doesn't know, what's going to happen every time he go out to catch one of these predators, and he's doing what I believe to be, great community service with catching these, guys out here. Because I'm raising 2 daughters. OG, I know you got kids too, and he's one of the people out there helping to keep, our kids and the youth safe.
Yeah.
So he live and
you got light?
Predator. This is it, y'all. This is it.
You here
That's
to meet
how it
somebody?
starts.
Oh.
You here to meet somebody?
Yeah.
You could talk to me, or I can call the police.
Huh?
You could talk to me, or I can call the police.
No.
You want to talk to me?
No.
Huh? You don't want to talk to me? I'll
No.
call. You want me to call the police then?
For what?
What you mean for what? Who you here to meet? I'm saying I already got your license plate already. So if you pull off, and the police right around the corner right here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about? I have your picture and everything. All right, Quest.
That's crazy.
Yo, that was just live.
Come back.
That's crazy.
That
Gotta
was just
catch him.
live.
Oh, pedal Musa.
That was a good shot of him though. It was a
Yo,
good picture.
Yeah, I
he
got.
always
He
get
came
good
from
shot.
Allentown. Yeah, I just got him just now. Thanks.
Dang.
What's goody? Yeah, man.
We live on the Big Exclusive podcast, and he just caught
Sick
number
motherfucker.
172.
That's
He just
78.
caught
172 right there, y'all.
172.
100,
172. 172.
live on the Big Exclusive
172.
podcast. Now, everybody always asks me why, they call me Big Exclusive. I get the exclusive, man.
Gotta catch them all. Y'all know how I do, man.
Yeah, he traveled from Allentown.
It mean a boy. I mean a girl. He was meeting a girl. 15. I had to catch her. Underage, 15-year-old girl under the age of consent of having sex with a grown man. But that's the first time. That's a big exclusive right there. I'm on a podcast too, big exclusive. So, you know what I mean? The first time somebody did an exclusive and caught somebody live on the podcast. You know what I mean? I can take it off. What's his name now?
Okay. So
You can hear
bro,
me?
yeah, I can hear you. That was one of the questions I had for you, bro. Like, how safe is it for you to be doing what you doing right now?
It's not safe. I take the risk of doing it, but I do it because of the kids. He was exclusive. He needed to get got.
So let me ask you this.
I'm gonna post all his catalogs, everything that where the people can see about this guy. He came from Lehigh County. He took about like an hour and some change to get up here. Got him. Gotta catch him. Oh. All right, let me end this live on my live. I'll be back, y'all.
Tell him to come over to the podcast to continue the conversation.
I done clicked out already.
All right, no worries.
I got you. I'll put you in there. You gotta send me a link and I'll put it in there.
All right,
You
it's
send me
already.
the link. I'll put it in the description of the video.
All right, you'll have it in 2 seconds.
Have you gotten to anything catches anybody yet? As far as like physical,
Oh yeah, I got some big ones. What you mean? Like what you mean?
like any scratch with anybody, like a tussle or two or anything.
Oh no,
Did
they
they
was
go
there,
left?
man. I done had them trying to talk slick, man. Once I bucked back at them, they changed the whole tone. Cause I be like, yo, I tell them, I like, yo, what's up? I put this camera right down. You want to rumble? Let's go.
Yeah.
I don't
So
be
let
care
me-
if they big, small, whatever.
So let me slide over to because some of the people listening live on Facebook had some questions, and I don't want to ignore them. Wait, before I do that, what happens to the people after?
Oh, I'm about to turn the evidence to my contact who at the police station that handles like these type of cases. I pass the information over like as a good Samaritan. Like, yo, here you go. I don't work with the police or anything like that. I just give them the information that I done gathered.
All right, so here's a question, and this should be good from Monica Mason. She said, "But to me, that's not fair. It's entrapment. I don't condone any of it, but people may have fantasies."
How's it entrapment? Well, how
You
is it
shouldn't be engaging
entrapment
in
when I
contact
tell
with
them
a
once I tell them
Yeah.
the age of the kid, once I say the age of a kid that a kid is underage and under the age of consent, conversation shut down.
Stop.
That's what it should be. You too young for me. All right, you man, get off this app. You ain't supposed to be on here. Boom. Now it don't even warrant that. It should be a straight block.
Yeah.
And them coming out to meet with the little kid. If I was really that little kid, they'd be molesting that little kid.
Exactly.
So let me ask you this: How many have you caught any big fish out where you at, and what happened to those people?
Yeah. Like, man, I done caught the ex-cop out here. I done caught a U.S. Navy man. I done caught a consultant for the Homeland Security. I done caught a coroner out here. I done caught a couple volunteer firefighters. I done caught about like 2 teachers, one that worked at Penn State and one worked at the high school out here. Those be the big ones that they be really trying to get them guys.
So hold on. I'm gonna play another video. This is one of your catches. This is Fred. And people, you gotta understand. Number one, please support this man. He can use all the support he can get. He out here risking his house.
Like I do this for free. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't get paid to do what I do. Like I do it because, man, I wish somebody would do this for anybody's kids. Everywhere you go at, like, man, you see something, say something.
Yeah. And then put a stop to that shit.
Yeah.
They wouldn't feel so emboldened.
Like, man, before I used to take evidence over to the police and stuff like that. Before that, like, man, I had to, you know what I'm saying, balance like cause I'm from the hood and everything like that. And like the moral compass, you be like, yo, man, it's like on a verge of snitching to me. But like, man, my moral code got out of the fucking window when it comes to one of these sleazeballs.
No, that's actually not snitching though. You performing a service for kids,
public service
for people that can't, you know,
that can't. I'm fighting for the children, like who can't fight for themselves.
All right, hold on,
who don't have that voice of like, you know how many kids that's out there that tell like they're grown ups like that. Oh, this is such and such did this to me, and a little kid don't even be getting believed because that
they don't
person
believe
that they're looking at is like, no, they can't see past. Like, no, there's no way that they did that. You sure about that? It sure went down like that. And I'm that justification for that little kid that say, yo, I told you so about him.
Yeah.
Hold on, right quick. I want to play this next video. It's a short clip, and after it's done, I kind of want you to go through this one. I had another one, but it's a little bit long, and I want to make sure I give you, you know what I mean, a proper amount of time so that people can get the gist of what it is that you do. But I'm going to play this video right back, and we'll be right back after this video.
On my way to get one right now. Got a light? Huh? You don't smoke? What are you doing out here this late?
So you meet a friend.
You want to meet somebody?
Yeah.
Who?
I'd rather not say.
How old is they?
What?
How old is the person you about to go see right now?
28.
28? You sure about that?
I don't know who you are, dude.
I got the screenshots of everything. My friend.
You're lying.
Huh? Oh, look at him. Look at him trying to run. 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 Put a runner. Put a runner. Put a runner. Got a runner. Got a runner. Let's see where he going. KTR 4972. Got him. Get him. Gotta catch him. Oh, pedophiles. Gotta.
All right, so that was another. I don't know which catch that was, but that was another one of your
That was
catches.
like one of my earlier catch. That was a catch from last year, like last summer.
So what evidence do you have? I heard you memorizing.
I take screenshots of the whole chat log, the whole conversation from the beginning to the end.
Somebody wanted to know, did you have kids?
Yeah, I have 4 kids. My oldest is 20, about to be 21. My youngest is about to be 5.
Okay. So go ahead. Back to the evidence. Who do you turn it over to? And like some of the people who got caught with bigger names, I want you to get into, what has happened. Who are they and what has happened to those people?
Like doing big, being though that we don't been going through all this pandemic stuff like that. Like a lot of the cases been backed up and everything like that, and they not like on the front line with these cases, but the high profile ones like as like the ex cop and like the coroner and like the teacher and stuff like that. Those ones is really popular right now because they all in the news and everything. Why they resigned and stuff like that. Why they got fired.
Now, are you ever concerned about, because I know you're a young black man, are you ever concerned about police bothering you, trying to stop what it is that you're doing?
Like I got like, man, you'd be surprised how much support I have from the local police departments around here that like, cause I'm more local and like I have a lot of local support and my like local to me is about like a 40-mile radius all around me. And like that's how much people love me all around me, like from what I'm doing. Man, how could you hate what I do? Everybody got kids is going against kids.
So with you, I saw that you did a few interviews with local news outlets. Does that make it harder for you to catch these people?
No,
Because they know you out there and they know what you're doing?
Hold on, the one I caught last night knew about me. Like the last couple knew about me. It was like one like I say like a couple catches back, probably like I think my 168 or something like that. He came and everything. I found out that I made him call his kid's mother on the phone and explain everything, what was going on, what he came down here to do, and everything like that. In the process of him doing that, the kid's mother revealed that they both used to sit back and watch my live videos and stuff like that. Then come to find out he was laying right next to him, so that baffled him. I'm like, yo, you know about me. He just ain't know the county he was in. I'm like, yo, you sure you don't know this was Luzerne County? I'm like, my name is Luzerne County Predator Catcher, man. What town? You know what town you in? He's like, no, I didn't know this was Luzerne County. He's smirking and everything like that. I'm like, man.
He was too busy worrying about getting the kid.
And see, that's just it. Like, he was a fan of what it is that you do, or at least his girl was a fan of what it is that you do, and he still got caught out there trying to be with a kid.
I'm just a good catfish and convincing them that I'm not who I am. Cause it done been like in chat logs, they asked me flat out, like, yo, you sure you're not that predator catcher dude that's running around here? Like, no, that ain't me, man. What's wrong with you? That ain't him. That ain't me.
Yeah.
And I just convinced them all out of it and everything like that. Like one of the dudes I just caught the other day, he pulled off for me. I came out from around the corner and he peeped me coming around the corner. I walked the wrong way instead of walking his way, and he seen me. And when I doubled back and turned back around, he turned the car off and pulled off. I already had all the information I needed on him. I had his Facebook, I had his real phone number, so I did a background on that number and everything, found out where he stayed at and everything. But the houses that I went to, one of the ones at his old house, the abandoned house anymore. Then I finally reached out to his wife on the phone. Yeah, or over Facebook. I'm like, yo, it's a mercy. Make sure you contact me. She contacted
So you got a real thorough process that you undertake to catch these people, and
absolutely, you
so
gotta be.
there's no way.
They be real.
There's no way they can get out of it. Like they can't say anything to get out of the fact that they was caught trying to get a minor. There's nothing.
They know that I'm not a cop or anything. They know that I'm not a cop or anything like that, so they be more freely talking to me like when I'm videoing them.
Yeah.
Which brings me to my next question.
Everything right in front of me, all on the camera. I get them to admit everything.
So that brings me to my next question, right? For the people who aren't high profile cases, right, or high profile people out there in Luzerne County, what happens to those people, right? Because I heard you
Their
say,
life be destroyed. Their life is destroyed after I get them. Anybody I get, their life is destroyed after I get them. They lose their
Rightly
work and
so.
they lose their job. They lose their friends. Everything around them, it just start crumbling in on them.
Rightly so. Because just imagine what the child would lose if they ever
Yeah.
got their hands on that child.
Now they still got to be home paying all those bills and everything. When they get locked up, we paying those with our tax dollars for to babysit them and to protect them so nobody in jail don't beat the brakes off of them. They get free meals a day. You know what I'm saying? Off our expense. At least
So
ones that don't get locked up, they still got to survive on their own expense, and they can't get no job or anything.
Rightly so.
all right, quick, I want to read this comment coming from Dominisha Senegal. She said, too often do our people say mind your business, and that hurts our community more than help.
The kids
Actually,
are our business stuff. They're our business.
No, she's saying like she's saying like a lot of our
Yeah.
community that's how we look at it. Like, yo, mind your business and stuff like this.
No,
But like,
it's
man,
not
that
the
could be
mind
your
business
child
type
right
thing.
there. But like,
Exactly.
say if something happened to their child, they want somebody to say something.
Yep.
Right,
The
absolutely.
same person that's saying, yo, don't say nothing, man,
No.
keep your mouth closed. But if something happened to one of them or one of theirs, they want somebody to say something.
A child should be allowed to grow up without
Absolutely.
having an interaction with an adult of that nature. Like that's not no mind your business type situation. Like no.
No, I absolutely agree with that 1,000%. Give us 1 minute. We're gonna pay some bills. On the other side, we're gonna come back with Musa Harris, the Luzerne County predator catcher. If you listening on Facebook, make sure you share this live. If you're listening on the podcast on any platform, be it Apple, iHeart, or any of the podcast platforms that the Big Exclusive Podcast is on, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, download. It's the best way to show us some love. Support the Luzerne County predator catcher. His cash app is $ Musa. That's $MUSA LCPC. We're going to take a look at this video, and on the other side, we're going to come back. The whole team is here. Top Flight is going to join us. Musa Harris is coming back, and we're going to talk more about his, what he does to help the community out as Luzerne County predator catcher.
Oh, hey, how you guys doing? Listen, I'm Ray Wall. I'm the amazing husband to the amazing, beautiful wife, Takia Green. We created this amazing space called The Malt. The Malt is an acronym. M is for movie, A is for art, L is for lounge, essentially the camaraderie, and the T is for theater. And all we're trying to do is reframe something that we all have missed since the pandemic, how we enjoy the movies, and create that movie experience, but something that's not quite, uppity and free and flowing, and something that's very intimate. It's meant to be immersive. It's meant to feel special. We want you to come and enjoy a night with us, whether it's a movie screening or maybe a private viewing, or just you want to use this creative space for whatever creative ideas that come to mind. We want to welcome you guys to the Malt.
All right, I want to welcome everybody back to Big Exclusive Podcast. Shout out to the Malt Movie Art Lounge Theater. They'll be showing the fight coming up. That's where the Big Exclusive Podcast will be. If you guys want to join us, make sure you inbox me.
I got him.
Me, Top Flight, Top Flight, Angry OG, my guy Ray, his wife, who are great hosts. Like the Malt is a beautiful, beautiful place to book a private event. It's a good place to watch the fight. It's a great place to watch movie premieres. And pretty soon, I don't know, fellas, what y'all think? Should we book the Malt and do a movie night or some type of fun night for a few people for the podcast?
Down with it.
Good idea.
Solid, say less, Top Flight. Welcome.
Gentlemen.
You down there and that good ATL sunlight?
Nah, it's raining and cloudy like a mug.
Ah, man. Dawn, you gonna come if we do something at the mall, Dawn? Dawn, you gotta come. I gotta see that machine gun dance. I've been dying to see that machine gun dance. I be cracking up. So with that being said, yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Go to the bepodcast.com. Make sure y'all pay attention to all the stuff that we got going on, because at the end of the day, that's where most of our stuff will be posted. Follow us on all platforms at social media or otherwise, the Big Exclusive Podcast with comedian Top Flight, Angry Old Head, and myself at Big Exclusive. So Musa Harris is on the show right now. If you guys were tuned in, he came on the show to talk about what it is that he does in the community, which is which is catch predators.
But I don't just be in just the regular out here. Like Thursday, I'll be in AC catching people.
Okay.
So you traveling with it now?
Yeah, I travel with it. I done been down Florida and caught people down there. When I was in Vegas, I tried to catch people when I was out there. I stopped catching because it was on my birthday, so I stopped catching people out there. Anywhere I go at, I'm gonna catch somebody. I'm gonna pull my phone out and try to catch somebody.
So while you're in Atlantic City, because I wanted to
That's
ask.
what the trip is for. When I go to Atlantic City, the trip is for catching people. I'm going out there because we collab with two other catchers, one from Colorado and one from New York, and we coming together in Atlantic City like we did like 2 months ago and doing the same thing and snag a bunch of predators within like a 4-day span.
See, that's what I was going to ask you. Do you take backup with you? Do you have security sometimes? You can go into these different cities that you may not be as familiar with, and it might be a little more dangerous. Are you, is that a concern for you?
Like I pick and choose like where I want to meet them at and things like that. I take extra precaution like on my safety and everything like that.
Yeah, you got to be there for your babies, bro. You definitely got to be there for the kids. So here's another question. What's the most challenging part of this whole process? Because you have to be up late, because a lot of them not going, they're like vampires, right? So you got to be up late night all the time. Like you covering your uncover your speaker on your phone. It's hard to hear you. Oh, there you
hear
go.
me?
Yeah, that's better.
I said at nighttime, that's when I got most of my catches. Late at night, like 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning.
They said the freaks come out at night. They just sit.
That's one of my little. I'm like, man, the freaks come out at night, and they ain't taking no break. I ain't taking no break.
That's dedication. That's commitment, man. Like I you see how I just crossed that up? That a commitment. All right, I'm human. It happens. That's my producer, Don from over at Critical Shot Studios.
Mr. Don.
Mr. Don. He calls you Mr. L. Mr. L.
He calling me Mr. He don't look a day under 60.
So, Musa, first of all, I want to say thank you. Thank you for the exclusive. I want to say thank you for the work that you're doing. I feel a lot better, knowing that it's, a person out there like you, going around catching these predators, shaming them, having them lose their source of income so they can't work, so they can't feed their family after they blatantly trying to destroy, other people's family. Because what most people don't realize is that, sexual assault of a minor, it's just not an incident that happens. That's something that goes with them their whole lives. It affects their future relationships, their mental health. Some of them never
imagine like a lot of those kids that they grow up that's real promiscuous, the ones that's like, say the ones that's promiscuous, the ones that's like hooked on drugs and things like that at an early age. That'd be one of the main reasons why. That'd be their way of coping with what happened with them.
Let me ask you. I had one of the ones that I had loaded up but I wasn't able to get it in to the backstage of the program because it was a little big. But you had caught him, and he was fresh off of I want to say it was catch number 150. If
Or
my
150.
yeah, do you remember all your catches?
Like some of them, I remember. I remember a lot of them.
You gonna
Like all
remember
you gotta do is
150?
tell me like the incident, what the incident was and stuff like that, or like certain names or certain things trigger certain memories of a catch. That's
All
how I
right,
remember a lot of them.
you're gonna remember 150 because I thought it was like probably the best one I had watched, and I had one
Oh,
on
what was
like
that? The old guy.
no, he had booked the hotel room
Oh yeah, I got him. Yo, the crazy thing about him,
2 weeks
he
before that or 2 months
he
before
got
that.
he got arrested. He was just arrested like 2 weeks before that from the same thing in another county
A
by
habitual
actual
offender.
police.
But if you remember, he had just gotten away with one on Valentine's Day. You remember him telling you that?
Yeah. He said that in the chat. That's what made me really want to get him because I didn't find out about the other stuff until afterwards.
Yeah. So
But like, he just came home from jail and everything like that. That like 2 weeks prior before that, he just got arrested and everything like that.
He need to be
yeah,
castrated.
yeah,
He
because
just came home. And the crazy thing, I tried to catch him again on one of the apps. I think he peeped it was me and blocked me right away.
He need to be castrated.
yeah he like Angry OG, like he had got away with it on Valentine's Day, and he was just like this had been like well he had got
Oh,
away with
you
it on
read those
Valentine's
chat
Day,
logs.
got caught, right? So he got away with a minor on a minor boy. This is grown man. He had to be mid to late 40s. He had got away with the minor on Valentine's Day because he had admitted to that. So what's great about what Musa does is that he literally screenshots everything and puts it out there. Like it's out there for you to read. He'll tell you chat logs on YouTube. Make sure you go to his YouTube, subscribe as well as LC Predator Catcher on YouTube.
Predator catcher.
Yeah, Predator Catcher on YouTube. So I'm reading the logs. He was just admitting that he was with a 16-year-old boy on Valentine's Day. Got away with it. Got arrested 2 weeks before Musa caught him. He had just got caught in another sting in another county and released from jail. So he was fresh out of jail and on the prowl that fast.
Because he's a sick bastard.
That fast. Shout out to Erica Haywood. She said, we come from a generation when we look out for each other, people, children. We come from a generation where we look out for other people, children, if you care. So, yeah, I grew up in the same way. Like, again, Angry OG, they was like family. If his mom, Uncle Rick, we used to call Uncle Ricky Leatherhead. You ever heard that? We used to call Uncle Rick Leatherhead. You remember that hairdo he had, bro? It was like super jet. Like he always had that jet black hair, and one time he had slicked that shit straight back, and we was calling him Leatherhead.
Yeah,
But yeah,
gone now.
Yeah.
that shit long gone.
But Miss Haywood is right. We come from an era where, we looked out for each other's kids because we cared about our neighbors. We all tried to, take care of each other. And it truly was, a village. You know what I mean?
You get your ass whipped by anybody.
By anybody. Anybody on the block could, take you down.
Then they bring you home and then you get fucked up again.
Exactly. We could talk about that more later, but the work that he's doing out there in Luzerne County is commendable. I wouldn't suggest he do anything like that here in Philly, only because I just think it's a lot more dangerous. These kids out here don't care at all about you or nobody else. I just think that would get, extremely, extremely dangerous. But he seems to know what he's doing. I appreciate him, for doing all his good works in the community. Looks like he lost the signal again. I don't know if he's going to join back in, but I want to keep the show moving. Flight.
What's up?
It's good to have you, my brother. The show tonight. Where you at?
Atlanta. I'll be out here for like the next 3 days, come home, go back, go to Alabama, New York, and then Chicago. So I'm ripping and running all week.
Staying busy to stay out of trouble. Shout out to Top Flight and his whole team, man. So we gonna keep the show moving right along. Once again, I want to thank Musa Harris, the Luzerne County Predator catcher, for all his good work. If you guys want to support him, if you're on Facebook, make sure you share the live. And I'm gonna put his cash up again. It doesn't matter if you send $1, $2, $5, $20, like whatever you can send him. Is as you can see, he's traveling around trying to catch these predators, and you never know. Like, you know, it's a ripple effect. Maybe, you know, people know he coming to town, and your child don't get got that time because people knew he was in town. Maybe he actually catch, you know, one of the predators before they actually get to your child. Parents, I want y'all to be way more vigilant than what you are. Parents, I need you to be way more vigilant than what you are. If your kids have phones, these kids don't have jobs. They can't pay these phone bills on their own. Well, my kids probably could. Whatever. That's another. Like, they are paying.
No, they couldn't. They couldn't because
they
their money not for that.
They ignorant. They be like, Daddy, we got our own money. Yeah. But no, point is, I'm trying to be serious. But the point is, these kids really can't pay their own phone bills, man. It's your job as the parent to stay on top of them. Go through your kid's phone. I condone that. Phone checks once, you know, every 2 days, every 3 days. Like, watch these apps that they're banning, because most of these apps and most of these games that kids play nowadays, they all have like some type of chat feature, right? Where kids can chat with people that they think are other kids that potentially could be adults and that potentially could be harmful. Musa is back in the chat. He's back on the show. Let's bring him back in because he has this situation, game safe. Let's bring him back in real quick. Musa.
Yeah, I had to go outside to get my kids just now.
Okay, all right, that's fine. We appreciate you being on. So I was just saying, parents, to be more vigilant and doing a better job. Shout out to Dawn. She says, say that again. Parents have to do a better job policing the kids' phones. And I agree with that wholeheartedly. But with that being said, won't you tell us a little bit about GameSafe.us?
Like, GameSafe.us is like, you know, these little games that kids play on, like Roblox, Among Us, little games like
Bro,
that.
hold on. Check your signal, because you coming in super choppy. Flight, did I mute you or did you mute yourself?
Is it go back on?
All right, you back. Let's try it.
Let me get my head.
So yeah, the point is we got to make sure we're doing a better job of being parents and making sure that we stand on top of our kids and making sure, you know, they're safe, because their safety is paramount. Like I said, I check my kids' phones maybe every other day, maybe a little less when I get lazy, but the phones do go check. Like, I'm in every app that they have, checking the chat features. I'm in their emails. I'm on their call logs, in their text messages. And it's just important, you know, keep kids safe. Like, kids are very technically savvy as well. So if you're not technically savvy as a parent, find you some help. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But it's your responsibility to keep the kids safe. We're going to bring Musa back in when he has his audio right. But I kind of wanted him to tell us about his GameSafe.us. This is I believe it's another partnership he's working on with the company to keep kids safe while they on these apps. Let's double check one more time to see if he's coming in a little bit clearer. If not, we'll, you know, keep the show moving along. Let's do a check right quick, bro.
How's the audio?
All right, you sound a lot better.
All right, I had put my headphones in.
All right, perfect. So tell us about GameSafe.us.
All right, GameSafe US is basically a babysitter when your kids are playing on these games and stuff like that. So you put your own regulations like on the level of say like sexual harassment, bullying, certain words the algorithm automatically picks up and it alerts the parent phones and lets the parent be a parent and go handle the situation. If it's something light, you can go there and set the level a little higher if it's not about that action.
So, in what way does this help keep the kids safe? Like, just
Because you have like these grown men and stuff like that, or like bullies that's on these games, like while your kids are playing the game, and you can text with the games like Roblox, Among Us, and Minecraft and things like that. You can text with the games back and forth, and it automatically alerts your phone like if anything suspicious going on, and you can set certain levels of how you want your kid to be monitored while they on these games. There's nothing that's out right now that protects kids on these games.
so. With that being said, how can they get
You can
the
go to
app?
games. You go to Game Safe. The app it hasn't even launched yet.
Okay.
The app is about to launch really soon. Like I'm with the CEO, like talking with him and everything like that, and it's like basically about to be dropping. He told me about like 2 weeks it should be dropping. But you go there and go to that site. You can go on there and read up on everything that you need to read up on, and you can sign up for the trial period.
Okay. So with that being said, do me a favor, bro. First, once again, thank you for coming on. I appreciate the exclusive, and I'll be sure, because I got your number now and I got all your contact information. We gonna do this again. Number one. Number two, I need you to give the people your social media information, the YouTube information, so that they can kind of keep in contact with you, keep up on what it is that you're doing, when Game Safe launches, and how they can get it. So give them your social media information and how they.
Anybody that want to reach me, all they have to do is Google Luzerne County Predator Catcher or LC Predator Catcher, and links to everything will pop up like where to find me. You can find me on YouTube at LC Predator Catcher, on Facebook as my Facebook group is a private group. It's called Luzerne County Predator Catcher. The spelling of it is Luzerne. County Predator Catcher.
All right, and any monetary donations can be sent to $MUSA LCPC. Bro, I appreciate you coming on. Keep doing what you're doing, and we'll keep in contact at the show. I'll double back with you probably after the show because I want to see what's going on with that Atlantic City thing and see how, I can help. But I appreciate you coming on, and we'll talk soon, bro.
Absolutely. It's my pleasure.
All right, take it easy, man.
Glad I got to show y'all that exclusive just now.
Yeah, we got the exclusive. The first time ever live on the podcast, we caught a predator. How many podcasts can say that?
None that's out there right now that like I never caught nobody on actually live on a podcast of me giving an interview on an interview time. Like the odds of that is like really high. Like for the catch to be set up at that same exact time.
Yeah, that was pretty damn cool. That was really exciting.
And it wasn't planned though. That's the crazy part. It wasn't planned.
Right. We didn't map it out like that. We definitely didn't map it out like that. But
I like it, but that wasn't planned or anything. It just happened. I just started talking to him today, and he was on his way. He told me around like 9 o'clock, but he came out early.
he couldn't wait.
Yeah.
I guess my decoy picture really enticed him to really come out.
Yeah, well, I hope you catch every single one of them sons of bitches. But we out, bro. We got to keep the show moving. I appreciate you. Stay safe. Shout out to Dutch. Dutch said filth don't have schedules. Bro, we'll catch you on the other side, man. Be safe, man. Thank you.
You already know that.
All right, bro.
All right, well.
Fellas,
Yo,
and we back to regularly scheduled programming. Tell me that wasn't dope, though.
That was crazy, man.
Tell me that wasn't dope to catch a predator live
what
on the
happened? I
podcast.
missed it. What happened?
He caught the nasty, stinking fucking pervert trying to get an underage child.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
So, Flight, do you remember the show To Catch a Predator?
Yeah, I remember that. So that show was. It wasn't funny, but it was funny how they did it, bro.
That's
so-
what he actually just did.
He actually just did that live on the show, bro.
Oh wow.
Like, yeah, like he caught a predator live while we was on the podcast. Now, I don't know if that, we'll let the people decide if that tops you taking the shit live on the podcast.
Oh, he get bumped. He got bumped.
He got bumped?
Yeah,
He got bumped? All right,
He
so
got
now,
bumped.
so now we got
We
Well,
forget
that
all
ain't
about
gonna
that.
never replace that smoke detector battery beep. How about that?
That's part of the show. It's part of the show now.
Hey, listen, it's part of the lore of the show now. Like, the smoke
Yeah.
detector got to be going off. That's the soundtrack to the show, right?
Yeah.
Like, people got music. Our soundtrack is the smoke detector battery low beat. That's
Yeah.
what it is. I mean, it is what it is. So, listen, yeah, that was dope, bro. Like, I don't know what can top that, but I'm working on a story. It's wild. It's
Yeah,
a wild
yeah.
story. Yeah, like Angry OG and I talked about it extensively. Right now, we just doing the background work on the story. So y'all gotta make sure y'all follow the Big Exclusive Podcast on Instagram, all the social media, Facebook. But we working on a story, bro. That's, I don't know
Like
if it's
some
going to
strawberry
top,
letters. It's like some
Yeah.
strawberry letter shit.
but it's so deep, bro. It's so
Yeah.
deep. It's so extensive. It's so, like, to me,
It's
I'm
unbelievable.
fascinated.
It's like it's hard to believe it.
It's definitely hard to believe, but motherfucker got receipts, bro.
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
they got receipts and pictures and actual receipts. So, but I'm looking forward to putting that story together behind the scenes, with my brothers. Make sure you guys follow us on social media, so when we book our, private event at the mall, we'll do something, maybe some contest or something to see who's going to join us and come, to a private screening, or I don't know what we're going to do. We're just going to have fun, man. I just love the podcast. Like Flight earlier was talking about, another cigars and something else. Last time we did the live show was cigars and relationships. So maybe this time we'll do cigars and something else. We'll talk, behind the scenes about that. But let's keep the show moving, man. I did ask Angry OG how was his weekend. How was your weekend, Flight?
My weekend was dope. Did a bunch of shows, made a bunch of people laugh. Was in Port Amboy. Where else was I at? I don't know. I forgot what other show was at. But nothing but a bunch of laughter, man. Laughter all weekend. That's what I did. All weekend long. Laughter.
All weekend long. Keep the laughter coming, bro. Angry old head, you got to do a story on all the Lloyds of the world. Speaking of angry old head, we got a new segment. It's going to world premiere today. And
Shit.
it go a little something like
Why would you say that though?
Cause I already know what's getting ready to happen. Listen,
great?
I'm telling you, I got a list of all your sayings. I'm just waiting on the one for today.
every pot got a top. God damn it. Every pot got a top. So, Angry Old Head, he has this new segment. It's all his. I'm going to try to stay out the way. I'm not going to get in the way. Flight, you not going to get in the way. We going to offer our motherfucking opinion, though. But this one, all about the Angry OG. If you guys out there, you need some advice, you need some wisdom, you need some relationship advice, you got burning questions about anything. He doesn't really care what it is. You got a burning question about anything. It's simple. Just ask the Angry Old Head. You can send me an inbox. You can send him an inbox. You can send the inbox to the podcast. That's at the Big Exclusive Podcast on Instagram. You can send it as an email to bigexclusivemedia@gmail.com, spelled exactly how it sounds, bigexclusivemedia@gmail.com, if you have a question for the angry old head. So, with that being said, this is the very first question we got. And this person asked to remain anonymous, and we will respect your space. If you want to remain anonymous, we will definitely respect the fact that you want to remain anonymous, okay? So we don't want you guys to hesitate, you know what I mean? We don't want you guys to hesitate about asking us any questions. We will maintain your anonymity if that's what you want. She said, Nene said, make us laugh. Can we get a freebie? Flight, she talking to you.
Oh, she talking to me?
Yeah, she
Oh.
said, can we get a laugh? Can we get a freebie?
Why did the chicken cross the road?
To
Why
get to the other
didn't the
side?
chicken cross the road? Huh?
I said to get to the other side.
Nah, I saw a deck of cards, a bottle of hot sauce, and a loaf of bread and a Pepsi, and said niggas can't be far.
So that's why he didn't cross the road. Huh?
Yeah. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I thought that shit was gonna be corny. I thought it was gonna be corny, but you that was good.
That's a coon special right there.
That
That's
was
the coon
good.
starter package.
That was good. That was
That's the
good.
starter package for a coon.
So with that being said, let's get into Axe Angry Old Head. So the young lady wants to remain anonymous. She said, I need relationship advice from the podcast. She said, I need to know what you should do if you have tried to show a guy through action and investment in his life that you are the total package, but he doesn't care. Should I continue to try to open his eyes or move on or die? An old cat lady laugh out loud. Axe Angry Old Head.
Well, with her saying all of that, did you really offer all of that, or you think you offered all of that? And I don't know if it's a guy on the earth that would turn all of that down. She made it seem like she's the perfect woman for a man. Like, so why would you turn that down? If she poured all of that, and then if she actually did pour all of that into a guy, and she didn't receive what she, what she should have received in return, then you walk away. You walk away and and get on another bus. Buses come all day. You get off that bus and catch the next one. But the flip side of it is, if she offered it and then he gave her what exactly she was supposed to get, but it wasn't delivered in the exact way that she wanted to deliver it, so she wasn't satisfied. And what I say that is, say if your significant other asks you to go to the store, so you go one way and get to the store, but she not satisfied because you didn't go the way that she wanted you to go, but you still went to the store and got the groceries. You see what I'm saying?
I hear you.
So is that the actual case? Like, are you really just not satisfied with the way he delivered whatever it is that you was looking for? So, I wish, she was on here for me to ask that question, to really get to the bottom of, what she's saying. Because there's no way you do all of that and then still stick around. Like, if you still stick around, then you're an idiot. Like, you don't get to pour all of that into somebody and then realize that they not receptive to it after you did all that shit. It don't take that long to find out that he not fucking with you like that. So you did all of that, and he not receptive to whatever it is you're doing. Like, that's a big time waste of time. And I think you lying that you wouldn't do all that shit, because it don't take that long for you to figure out that this dude ain't dealing with what you got to offer. Like, So if you did it and you continue to do it, you're an idiot. So just get out.
Yeah, that sounded like some angry ass motherfucking advice.
All the time.
I mean, like, who going to do all of that, and you don't get what what you're supposed to get in return, and you still, like, you doing all of that and you getting shit in return? Like, who's going to go through all of that? Like, There's somebody out there that will definitely appreciate what you have to offer, and then show you that that they appreciate it and treat you in the manner that you're supposed to be treated. Just because somebody give you shit don't mean you got to take it. So if he giving you shit in return, you go somewhere else. Like, so you gonna sit and wait for this dude? Like, you gonna waste your talent? Like, on.
Shout out to Day Day Jones who's listening on YouTube. She said, I agree with Angry Old Head. She needs to realize that he not into her the way she is into him. Move on, baby girl. She go on to say, exactly, she got to be lying or not telling the whole story.
I'm going with that.
Dawn said, that's right, she's dickmatized. Damn.
That's possible too.
You know all about that, don't you?
That's possible.
Don't try to evade the answer, motherfucker. You know all about that, don't you?
Ho, now you sound like you on some predatory gay shit right now, man.
Oh, God.
What the fuck I
Everything
know
got to
about
be
being?
gay
I've
with you.
never been
Everything got
dickmatized.
to
Like,
be gay
I've
or
never
funny
had
or
I've never had dick before,
regular
so
hoagie
I've never
or...
been dickmatized. Like, no, I don't know about that.
He said he on some predatory gay shit. You got, bro, we can't, they gonna shut us down. They gonna shut us down.
Here we go.
We gotta wait till we go to our platform. You can't say he on some predator. I can't repeat it again. But that was he on some predatory gay shit. God damn. Whoo.
But I think she's not telling the whole story though. Like, it's three sides to every story,
Right. It's her side, his side,
and then the truth.
and then the truth. So there you have it, folks. I don't have much to offer on top of that. You know what I mean? What's top flight whole thing out in Atlanta?
You know what? This is not a good show for me. I'm not really winning. See, I'm tired. I ain't on my game. I normally be on my A game.
See, I gotta get you. I gotta get you when I can get you, man.
Yo,
You got jet lag.
I
You
normally
just got
have
off the
a good comeback real fast, but I forgot where I'm at. So
Yeah.
Day said she kind of sound like a stalker. Hey man, listen, like I said, that's Angry Old Head. You need relationship advice. You need some advice about life. You need some wisdom.
don't
Any
ask him.
question you have, you can inbox us on Instagram at the Big Exclusive Podcast. You can email us at bigexclusivemedia@gmail.com. One more time, that's the Big Exclusive Podcast on Instagram. Make sure you guys go follow right now. And you can email us at bigexclusivemedia@gmail.com. Whoo. Shout out everybody who tuned in, who's already shared the Facebook Live. Make sure you continue to do so. For you guys who's listening on any podcast platform, make sure you guys leave a like, a comment, you know what I mean, share. Like, it's always dope. That's the best way to support the podcast. We appreciate you. So listen, right? I had the privilege and the pleasure to do on my homeboy show, King Kurt, which was the Head Nerds in Charge. If you guys don't know about that, HNIC is called the Head Nerds in Charge. They go every Wednesday night, I believe 8 to 10. So I was on there last week, and he had played this clip for us, right? And he asked the question, do side niggas matter? So I'm going to ask you guys, Flight, Angry Old Head. But listen, don't answer. We're going to watch a video. Now, the video is a little long. And if you got kids in the room right now, send the kids out the room. This ain't for the kids, okay? This is not for the children, all right? So with that being said, we're going to play this video, and then we're going to come back. And the question is, do side niggas matter? Watch the clip.
try to calm down. I'm trying to calm down. I'm trying to let this all sit in because I'm upset. I just left Walmart and I seen my bitch with her little family. I seen you, bitch. You and your kids, your man, you holding hands, acting like you don't know who the fuck I am. Bitch, you could have did like this. You could have shook at me or something, bitch. You act like you didn't know who the fuck I was. You couldn't wink at me, bitch. You didn't even wink. Now I'm mad. I thought a bitch to try to play her side nigga said something. I thought a bitch to try to play her side nigga said something. I thought a bitch to try to play her side nigga said something. Oh, bitch. I almost snapped. You wonder why I kept bumping her boyfriend with the buggy. Excuse me, dog. Pulled up in the other eye. She acting like she don't see me. Excuse me, dog. I'm shopping right where they shopping at. Everything this bitch looking for, I'm looking for. I don't even need the shit. I'm just looking for the shit, putting the shit in the goddamn basket. I thought a bitch that trying to play her side nigga saying something. I thought a bitch that trying to play her side nigga said something. Oh, bitch, you almost got exposed today, bitch. I almost exposed your motherfucking ass, bitch. Acting like you don't know me. I couldn't get a... Bitch, you could have kept me cool for a minute, bitch. You didn't have to just ignore me. You kind of hurt my motherfucking feelings, bitch. All those crying nights I've been there for your punk ass, bitch. Rubbing on them old huff, tough ass fuss you got, bitch. Arching your motherfucking back. You so stressed out and tired and I'm working them muscles in your motherfucking back. Cooking you breakfast. Oh, you don't remember that? I haven't ate a home cooked meal in over years. You don't remember that? I just been craving for a meal. Then you eat my shit up and tell me you gotta go home. To your real nigga. But I got something for you, bitch. Here's the deal. I need shoes. I need clothing. I need gas in my car. I want some motherfucking Popeye chicken and KFC the rest of the motherfucking next week, bitch. You better show up with some motherfucking KFC to calm me the fuck down, bitch. If I don't have no red beans and rice, no motherfucking mashed potatoes, and no goddamn biscuit with the motherfucking honey in it, bitch, you done. You is motherfucking done if I don't be able to dip no motherfucking biscuit in no motherfucking honey and go slurp, slurp, slurp. You done, bitch. Don't you never, ever in your motherfucking life ignore me like that, bitch. All what I do for you. All the mental shit I hear and have to sit there and listen to you and communicate you about your nothing ass man. I build you up. I mentally confide in you. Could have let me use your motherfucking Walmart card or something, bitch. You could have you could have did something. You could have went over in the next aisle and said you gotta get something and left him with the kid, bitch, and just say, hey, this ain't a good time right now. Gave me a kiss on the motherfucking jaw, bitch. Side nigga lives matter, bitch. Size niggas' lives matter. And if you keep on acting like a side nigga life ain't matter, bitch, boom, it's over for that good life shit. Bitch, I am ready to tell it all, bitch. I am ready to tell it. Tell it all, bitch. I'm ready to tell it. You making me angry. You better keep me a cool side nigga. Don't ignore me, bitch. Don't ignore me never, ever, ever, ever in your motherfucking life again. When you see me, nod your motherfucking head, bitch. Wink. Well, I thought a bitch that can't wink her eye saying something. I thought a bitch that can't even wink her eye at her side nigga saying something. Keep the side nigga happy, bitch. For all your good shit come to an end. Keep your side nigga happy. Today's lessons is keep your side nigga happy. Bitch, bring me a pack of drawers. Bring me some socks and drawers and get me some Jordans, bitch. Y'all know what side nigga like. Jordans, bitch. Get me some Jordans and I will shut the fuck up. That's what you want, bitch. I'll shut the fuck up. I want my Jordans. I ain't gonna even push the limit, bitch. I'm not no thirsty nigga like that. But get me a pair of Jordans and some boxers, bitch. When you get them, you call me. I'm gonna cut this motherfucking live back on. But right now, coming from a side niggas that pissed the fuck off, bitch. Side nigga life matter. Get your shit together, bitch. Before I die.
Yo, I really can't handle what the fuck just happened, bro. So
He was long-winded though, man. I think he started getting like, he should have cut the clip short. He was funny, and then it was like, yo, you doing too much now. Like that nigga's stomach was hurting though.
That nigga feelings was hurt.
His stomach was hurting. He probably couldn't eat or nothing. Couldn't sleep. Can't eat. Like motherfuckers throwing up blood and shit. Like,
he said. So, all right, listen, I had to play the whole clip, bro. Like, to me, I don't know, I probably watched that shit probably 10, 15 times, man. I cried real tears every fucking time. So now, the question I have for you is, do side niggas matter? Was he right or was he wrong for feeling for the way he was feeling? All he wanted was a wink, a nod, some type of acknowledgement.
She couldn't even give him that. Bitch, you can cheat without getting caught, but you can't wink without getting caught.
So he right.
He right. Hell yeah. I'm with
all
him.
the shit he had, all the stories he had to hear her tell him about her man ain't shit, crying on his fucking shoulder, and you know, and being there for her. You couldn't even like sneak a wave in and shit. Like you could cheat all the time without getting caught, but you couldn't acknowledge him. Like what the fuck?
So y'all both think he right?
Hell yeah. I'd have been like, she could have hit him with one of these.
Yeah. He felt that shit in his soul, man.
Carry on.
Do y'all understand? First of all, I just put the link. I gotta stop laughing. I just put the link for any lady who would like to join the show and offer an opinion about do side niggas matter, and offer an opinion about what they just watched in that video, right? Top Flight, Angry Old Head think he right. He had every right to be mad because he wanted to be acknowledged. So now, because he mad, they like, yo, he right. He could just extort her. Because that's what that is. That's extortion.
He already knows she got a man, so he know what he signed up for. So he not going to approach her in public. But you, like he said, you could have just spoke to him. And you could have just spoke to him.
Fuck you. Like,
man, you know, everybody know people. Like, you got, like, so she don't know no other men that, like, she can't speak to no man. Like, all she can be like, hey, how you doing?
Shout out to Day Day. She said a little wave or a hello is cool, but he was doing too much following them around. The nigga hit dude with the cart twice. Excuse me.
I forgot
said-
about that. Yeah, that was
Oh,
a bit
yeah.
much.
All he had to say was "What's up, stranger?" and kept it pimping.
No, the stranger that she would have to answer questions like, stranger, like, how the fuck are you a stranger to him? Who the fuck is he that you would, you know? She could have just
No,
spoke.
that's only your women.
A regular speak, you just speak like, yo, what's up? Like, and that's it.
So
It ain't no harm in speaking to somebody.
listen.
You just make sure you don't get none of them boy girls down there while you down there.
Listen.
Yeah, okay, you know an awfully lot about them now.
You got
You
to be
on
down
some
there where them boy
predatory?
girls at.
You know
You
a
down
lot
there-
about
you down
down
there-
here, buddy.
Don't go down there and get no boy pussy.
Let me find out you know about it.
The fuck is happening? What is happening?
Down. Shoe on the other foot. It ain't funny when the rabbit got the gun. Why you know so much
It's
about boy
always
pussy?
funny. It's always funny. I can laugh at myself harder than I can laugh at you.
You know a lot about boy pussy,
Hey,
huh?
listen, man, you down there with them.
Let me find out you on here asking for drawers and Jordans too, goddammit.
Oh, man, you down there with them. And you coming back. You usually go somewhere for one day and you come right back. You down there for 3 days, man. And you only working one of the days.
All right.
Anyway.
Can I say something
All right.
quick? Right.
We're going to get back on topic.
We're gonna get back.
He started it though.
Because I don't want to talk
motherfucker,
about
you did.
boy pussy. Okay. Listen. First of all, we have to understand that. All right, so you guys think he right. I think he an idiot. I think at the end of the day,
The way he went about it, he was on some nut shit. But I mean, when people get in their feelings, you never know what they'll do or say.
now listen. Here's the thing. Let me start off here. It shouldn't be no motherfucking side nigga. Number one, right? Number two, the minute you sign up to be a side nigga, you sign away all rights and entitlement to any damn thing other than what the arrangement is that you made with that woman.
An arrangement is a hello, motherfucker.
Exactly.
Waiver.
That's a
Clearly,
simple word.
clearly, that wasn't in the contract. That wasn't in the contract, bro. Because if it was in the contract, she would have spoke.
It was in the small print.
But she out. She out with her husband or her man, her family. He said, she out with her family. She don't owe that nigga no wink, no nod, no hey, no what's up, no nothing. You know when you listen, nigga. That lady is out with her family. You as the side nigga signed up to be that side.
What the
nigga.
fuck do her family?
You supposed to be Ray Charles. You supposed to be Ray Charles to the bullshit, bro. You supposed to smooth act like you ain't see them people. You ain't see her. Kept it pushing like y'all never met, don't know each other, and none of that.
The nigga's stomach was hurt.
Well, get out your feelings,
Hey, that's
nigga. A nigga that he need to get off the weed. Then how Stephen A. Smith say, stay off the weed, okay? Because that shit got you emotional. That woman don't owe you nothing, man. You the side nigga. You signed up to
But
be that.
Guess what? If you
So now here's my problem. Right? Y'all say I'm gonna let you go. I promise, bro. Here's my problem. Y'all saying he emotional and his stomach hurt. Why? Because of the way he feel about her, right? Obvious, like you talked. Somebody said something about being dickmatized earlier. Maybe he pussy whipped. So you gonna risk giving up the good pussy for a fucking wink or a nod or some type of acknowledgement. No, I'm not. I'm just
How many
not.
times you made a decision?
Sit your
without
dumb ass down and
So
go
you think
go
before
get your
you-
milk
you
and
think before
cookies
you
and
act
go
all the time?
home.
Do you think before you act all the time? All the time.
What why is that question relevant?
Because you said.
Why is that question relevant?
Because you said.
It's not. The nigga went all the way home. He went all the way
What are you
home.
talking about?
He left Walmart. He didn't get his hello. He didn't get his nod. He didn't get his wink.
Okay, right.
He went
Pause,
home.
pause.
He stopped to
Pause
see the
right there.
weed man. He probably
Pause
stopped to
right
get some
there.
gas because he needed a Dutch, some
Right,
water
but
because he was gonna be
pause-
thirsty. You had all
pause right
time to
there.
think about that. That ain't no
Pause right
impulsive act. That's not no
Pause.
impulsive act.
Pause right there. Pause.
He just
went
fucked up.
home. Did you hear what you just said? He
Yeah,
went home. So he
yeah.
didn't, he followed her around. He did all the extra shit, but he didn't blow up his
He
spot.
didn't blow it. He didn't blow it up.
He didn't blow up his spot.
He
just
did. He
How?
on social
He
media.
didn't name her. He didn't name her though.
He on social media, bro.
He just said the bitch.
The shit went
Who
viral on
is the
social
bitch?
media.
Who is the bitch?
But
The
he never
shit
said
went
no
viral
name.
Who
on.
is the bitch? He didn't
It-
name her.
You
So
think
how he
that
blow it up if he didn't name her? You don't
Dog,
blow shit up without naming.
he took it to social media? He took
Who
it to
is the bitch?
that.
Who
He
is
the bitch. He the bitch
No,
for taking it to
all right,
social
so
media.
Who was the other party then?
I don't know.
Who you? All right then. So how the fuck you blow it up?
Cause he put it on social media, bro.
Do you know
The
who
shit
was
went
talking-
viral. That man know. That
He
man knew he
went
was at.
viral.
That man
He
know he
went
was at
viral.
Walmart. That man know that man hit him with that cart twice, and she was looking goofy and nervous. That man could probably beat that girl ass, kill her, or anything. He the hoe. He the bitch nigga for getting in his feelings and putting that shit on social media.
Exactly, but
He fucked up the code.
How he felt. That's how. If he fucked up the code, he would have approached her and said something in front of the dude.
Bro, he took it to social media.
He did exactly what the opposite of what a female would have did in that situation because she would have blew up the fucking spot.
Yeah.
We not comparing male to female, bro.
I
It's
am.
an irrelevant
You
argument.
yourself.
The argument is he on some hoe shit. He
Okay.
on some hoe shit. He
Okay.
on some hoe shit. He on some bitch made bitch nigga shit. He pussy
Okay.
whipped. He should have thought about that shit on the ride home or stop smoking. Whatever was making him so fucking emotional. Now the shit viral. That man know he was in Walmart. You think that man don't know who that
But guess
was and
what?
what they was about and all that shit by now?
It went viral, and now he might get a bitch that you know that he don't have to be a side nigga to.
Any bitch, you think any bitch gonna want him now?
You never know. Different strokes for different folks.
Yo, some lady, somebody, please, a woman, come on the show. Click the link. It's in there because I can't believe I'm even having this conversation with my niggas. I can't believe that nigga.
We
Cole,
talking about-
he
we
on some
talking
whole
about him.
shit. He probably got that lady killed or beat up
He didn't.
because
name
your
her.
sensitive ass went home
name
and
her.
jumped on social media and started talking about some side nigga lives matter.
He didn't name her.
And then he gonna try to extort the bitch on social media. I
don't
need
see nothing wrong
draws.
with that. Get
I
that
need
man
Jordans.
Get him his
I
fucking
need some.
Jordans before he be on
I
your
need some.
doorstep.
I need some buttery biscuits. The nigga need
Yup.
Popeye biscuits. Soft drink. He need a 2-piece.
Or I'm on your. Or he gonna
Get
be on
the
her fucking
fuck outta
doorstep,
here, man.
ringing her doorbell.
And you think that's cool?
I don't give a fuck. That's him and her. I don't got nothing to do with that.
Yo, listen. I think first for start from the beginning. She shouldn't have had no side nigga. Number one. If you in a committed monogamous relationship, stay in the fucking relationship. If you want to cheat, get out of the relationship. It's time to go. If you get urges or desires that don't have nothing to do with your significant other, it's time to move the fuck on.
Now he
Okay?
on his moral high horse flight.
Secondly,
He
it
on
ain't
his
a moral
moral high
high.
horse
It's
and shit.
bullshit. Like he a
on
hoe
his
ass
moral-
nigga for that. He a hoe ass nigga for that. He a bitch ass nigga for that. See, listen, it's not a soapbox, bro. It's real.
So
And
did
I
you
don't
ever
see-
cheat before?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. I didn't say I was perfect, nigga. I'm human.
Well, shit, you talking like you never cheated before.
How am I talking like that? I'm saying I'm
What you
giving
just said.
advice.
Like you saying, if you in a relationship, if you doing this, you doing that, stay out of this and stay out of that. But you did it.
See, that's the wisdom.
So
That's
it's
the
do
wisdom.
as you say, and not as you do.
That's the wisdom, bro. No, it's
Do
do
as
as
you
I
say, not as you
no.
do.
Do as I do. Do as I do. Not do
Well,
as
you
I
cheated
did
before,
as in
though.
past
You
tense.
cheated.
Not as in did as in past tense. Not as
I'm
in
not even
past
gonna
tense,
ask you-
bro.
I'm not asking you what you doing now because I don't want you to put yourself out there. I'm talking about before. You cheated before.
Yes.
Okay.
So, and how is that relevant to what I'm saying?
Because I asked you a question.
So I guess so what you saying is once a cheater, always a cheater?
No, but 90% of the
All
time.
right,
dude.
so what the fuck, right? That's
This nigga said 90% of the time.
90%.
So basically, once a cheater, always a cheater. That's a high percentage, you
more
motherfucker.
than likely.
Bro, again, it doesn't. here's my issue with that whole situation. You bring unnecessary hurt and pain and sometimes violence when it's just easy to just walk the fuck away. Like, it's just easier to walk away. It's just not worth the fucking hassle, the emotional distress, and the pain and all that shit to go through that shit. Like, it doesn't make sense. This nigga went home. The nigga went and bought weed and all that shit first. This shit was seething. He was hurt.
And that's why he did what he did. The nigga was hurt. He acted on emotions like a woman do. And that's just on him.
I just told you that's some weak what Dawn
Well,
say.
that's on him. Like,
that's weak emotional nigga shit.
That's on him. He did what he felt he had to do.
Anyway,
I don't get it. Maybe. Dominique says there should not even be a side dude. Then he hit her man with the cart, then followed them around, then aired his grievance out on social media.
So my thing is,
Nene said they don't understand. Elisa Nicole said, nah, I don't think no woman want his emotional ass. He needs to be thrown in the trash. Dominisha
so
said.
She's speaking for all women.
Nene
Whatever
said,
she say, go apply to all women.
Bro, I'm reading the comments. Relax.
I'm not responding to it.
He said all women. But here's the thing. I'm going to ask you flat out. I can't bring that up on the air. That's out of bounds. I can't bring that up on air. It is. I can't say that because, it's relevant, but that's not for the world.
First of all, how to do let him hit me with the cart twice and didn't say nothing?
Yeah, see.
You gonna keep hitting me with the fucking cart though?
That right there, bro. That right there, like. Dawn said
twice is a trend.
Dawn said a weak, desperate woman will take him.
And it's still a woman though. I didn't say what kind of woman would take him. It's a woman. Like I said, it's a top for every pot. Perfect scenario, top.
Dominisha said,
top, it's somebody out there for him.
Dominisha said, my comment applies to me, not all women. Angry old head. I appreciate you.
I was talking about at least a comment.
She said, nah, I don't think no woman want his emotional ass.
No, she don't want him. It's somebody out there for him.
Dawn said, bye, boo.
There's somebody out there for him.
It's a top for every motherfucking pot.
Yep.
That's
and it'll fit perfect.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a good example or an analogy for the shit because I just can't I can't do it, man. I don't understand how I'm out here on this island by myself and just feeling like, yo, that was some weak punk emotional ass shit.
We're not saying that we would do it. We're saying he did it. That's how he felt he should have reacted, and he did what he felt he needed to do. I wouldn't do no shit like that.
All right, y'all want? I'm going to try and leave it there then. That was funny as hell to me though. I cry pretty much every fucking time I watch that. I cry real tears of laughter because that was incredible. If you guys have any comments, make sure you guys are sharing the live. If you're on the podcast platform right now, be it Apple, Amazon, or any other podcast platform, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Don, you see this backstage thing? What is that? I'm sorry. We're going to keep the show going. Right now, I want to get into this week. They tried to come in. All right. Well, I just kicked it from the studio. It's what? No, don't. No, if Dawn would have said something on the live if she was coming in. Oh, so if you click the link and you try and join the show, you have to make sure you allow access to your camera and your mic. Yeah, it's not for anything other than the StreamYard or the live show. Let's get this last comment, and then we're going to move on to the next topic I want to talk about. Nene Nashua said, yeah, you right, old head, because that deep pain he feeling, he would never be a side nigga again. One thing for sure, when he find the one, he going to love her right, because he got a lot of love to give. He ain't never finding the one, man.
They gonna find him.
He gonna always think she got a side nigga. You know,
he went viral.
She not gonna never be able to speak. She not gonna never be able to speak to a man, say hi,
that's for her though. That's
heads up,
her.
wink, and none of that shit. He gonna kill her. He gonna kill her.
That don't mean ain't nobody out there for him though. What happens after they meet is on them. But there's somebody out there for him.
Yeah, I mean, listen, like you say, like every week is a pot for every goddamn top, like for sure. So I'm looking for this topic. Y'all good? We can move on.
Yeah,
we good.
Yeah.
All right, it's actually two things I want to talk about. This first one can be quick, but it sparked up a I don't even want to do that one. That's coming off that last topic. I don't even want to do that one. This one is to me is a lot more fun because I had asked a question on Facebook and it kind of created a firestorm of comments, and it went both ways. So the question went, and men are from Mars, women are from Venus, and all that. You always know that's going to be a battle of the sexes. And it's always going to be, you know what I mean? And she said, I disagree with you. Okay. So Nene. No, I disagree. Nene, join the show if you disagree and explain it because it's kind of hard to read the comments and kind of like look for the topic I was going to discuss. So just click the link, allow access to your camera and your mic, and you can get on here and you can speak your mind. We'll give you the floor. You know what I mean? Floor is yours. You can say whatever it is that you want, and I'll listen. You know what I mean? I appreciate all perspectives. So I had posted. Now look. It said, and here's the thing. You guys tell me what happened. This is what I posted. I said, men only. Name something women wear that irritates your soul. Women, just listen. Who gonna go first?
First of all,
y'all want me to read that again?
No, listen. You got them. That just said women listen. That's something they absolutely not going to do. You probably got a deluge of comments from women and a handful from the men. The women dominated the topic when you absolutely positively told them to shut the fuck up and listen. But they're incapable of listening, so you got a barrage of comments from them, and half of them had them fucking eyelashes and furry slippers on.
Listen, when he right, he right. Listen, when he right, he right. That boy good, okay? Because I absolutely said men only. Name something that women wear that irritates your soul. Women, just listen. Who gonna go first? Pause. Before we jump into that, we got Nene Nashua on. Let's welcome her to the podcast. First of all, thank you for blessing us with your feminine energy. What's going on? What you disagreeing with? What you wanted to say? I'm listening.
Okay, so I was rocking with you, Shannon, for a minute.
Got you.
But until you said that he ain't gonna never find nobody. Because there's always somebody for something. It is always a lesson to be learned. And that, what he's going through, all that he's going through,
Uh-huh.
He either gonna learn from it, not to endure that pain. That's just like women getting cheated on. They ain't gonna do the same things they gonna do before. You either gonna learn about it, you gonna take the lesson, learn, or you just gonna keep bumping your head. But he was really hurt. So like I said, when I was laughing and I was empathizing with him because I've been on the same side as him, but in a female. So you just gotta learn your lesson. So I know when he do find that person, he got a lot of love to give. Because side niggas ain't supposed to be feeling all that stuff. He was falling in love. He made the mistake right there. He was falling in love, and when he started falling in love, he should have got out there. Because when you a side piece, you ain't supposed to have no feelings involved. It's supposed to be sex and
He lost himself. He
lost
lost himself.
Yeah, he lost himself. But this lesson is going to teach him not to be nobody's side piece no more.
Okay, I can agree with that. Just one question.
But the two old head and top flight, y'all was wrong on the gate.
How?
Y'all wrong because
Wrong from the gun bust. Just
y'all
listen.
wrong because y'all already in your feelings. Y'all not even playing your side. Y'all not playing side piece part.
I was understanding what he was going through
and going here about your business. So when they do see. When they do see you, supposed to you don't even know them. You ain't supposed to know them.
How many times have you reacted from your feelings or whatever, and then later on you're like, I don't believe I did that nut shit.
No, see, I'm a different.
How many times? I just asked you one simple question, and just
one time.
So you did it. So you did it before, right? It's possible that it can happen.
Yup,
that probably was his first time.
I learned my lesson.
That probably was his first time.
I never did that.
That probably was his first time.
So that's what he's saying. Like, you learn your lesson.
Yeah,
like that's what we saying.
First time.
Yeah, but no.
There is no yeah, but no.
It ain't no yeah, but no. It's either yeah or no.
Was he wrong? He wasn't wrong. He was wrong.
How?
He was wrong.
You said yeah, but no.
I said he was wrong.
But go ahead, don't leave the butt out.
Was he wrong? Yes, he was wrong. We ain't talking about if this was your first time or was it your second time you learned from your mistakes. Was he wrong in reacting of being a side piece? Yes, he was wrong.
In your eyes, he was wrong. In mine,
y'all gotta listen to the question.
He acted out his emotions, and he played himself. He acted out his emotions, and he played himself.
Listen to the question. That's
no.
Yes.
It was two side niggas matter. Do they matter?
You answer the questions that asked, and then you go on if you woulda or you coulda, or if one lesson made you right or wrong. But the question was he wrong from reacting as a side nigga? So
a right and a wrong is subjective, right?
No.
Why ain't it?
Not
in that situation. How? So your word is the Bible?
No, it's not the Bible. I'm just answering. Answering the question.
So if my answer differs from yours, what make me wrong?
I'm not saying you wrong.
We just got two different opinions.
I disagree.
You said we was wrong from the gun bust.
I disagree with your opinion.
All right then. My opinion is different than yours. I didn't say I was right. I didn't
break it down, old head. Break it down.
I'm gonna get you.
That's all. It's subjective. Like, you got your opinion and I got mine, and I feel like.
But y'all was doing him dirty. Y'all was just doing.
No, he did himself dirty.
Yeah, he did do himself dirty by going to social media. He was doing too much. He doing too much.
So Nene.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna bring you up. I want you to look directly in your camera, okay? Thank you for joining the show. Here's my one question.
Okay.
Would you date that man?
No, he ain't my type.
Thank you very much for the feminine energy. Deuces. How you gonna say? Like, I ain't digging it. I don't get it. You know what I mean? Nene, shout out to you. I'm gonna bring you back up because I want to hear your opinion. Like, don't go nowhere, okay?
Okay.
Don't go nowhere because we had we had started another topic, and where was I at, fellas?
About them not listening.
About them not listening. So I was very specific in the post. As a matter of fact, shout out to Danny Reeves. I got the post from her, and it said men only. Name something women wear that irritates your soul. Women, listen. And I said, who gonna go first? First comment was a guy. Anybody want to guess who the second comment was?
A female.
You want to guess who the third comment
A
was?
female.
You want to guess who the fourth comment
A
was?
female.
You want to guess who was contradicting and fighting and arguing about what the men were saying?
A woman.
Now, flip side to the coin. Because the women was even on the post talking about, oh, when you going to make one for the women so we can answer? Because you always on your page. You always letting them, y'all always talking to you. When you going, Shannon, when you going to post big exclusive, post one so we could go. And then I proceeded to post. I said, relax, it's coming, right? Now, mind you, I wasn't commenting on any of this. I'm just liking, laughing. So I said, men only. This motherfucker got 130 comments. It said, men only. Name something. No, I'm sorry. Women only. Name something men wear that irritates your soul. This one had 148 comments. It said, men, listen. Who gonna go first? Anybody want to guess who the first 50 comments was?
Women.
Oh, like on the first post when I asked the guys to say what irritates them about what women, and it was like 5 things. You guys can tell me all 5 of those things right now, right? Name something women. Go ahead, go for it.
Probably the nut ass eyelashes.
Facts.
You looking like Snuffleupagus.
Facts.
The furry Easter bunny fucking slippers.
Facts.
Probably a bonnet, the bonnets that they wear.
The tights
was
was
on
one.
there.
The bonnet wasn't on there.
Oh, the tights is appropriate. It just depends on who they on.
Yeah.
So that don't irritate me.
So listen, it was the top 5 things men don't like. We don't like the eyelashes. We don't like the slippers. We don't like excessive makeup. Tights was an issue. And what was the last thing? Eyelashes, makeup, bad wigs. Like bad wigs. That was the other one. So that's what men didn't like. Women, you need a top 50 of what they don't like. We round here fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
We fucked up. We can't win. They don't like the haircut when the line is showing after you get a fresh cut. They definitely don't like skinny jeans. They don't like too much cologne. Shit, it could be the wrong cologne. They don't like they don't like beards at a certain length. They started arguing about the beards in the comments.
Listen, when it comes to women, it's just bound to happen. It's just bound to happen.
But what the problem I was having was, why was it so hard for the guys to be able to come together and have a conversation without them? With that being said,
want us to have shit.
With that being said, we still got Nene. Let's bring her back. Nene, we thank you for sticking around. So were you able to follow the conversation while you were backstage?
Yes.
All right, so you want to get a fella some insight, please?
I had comment on that post, and I don't like men that wear slides and their feet is ugly.
Oh yeah, that was another one. You can't wear slides.
I don't think you should wear them as a man.
You can't wear slides with socks. You can't wear the thong Jones with or without socks. Yeah, that post went crazy. Like it was just so much stuff.
But
So
Nashua,
the
Huh?
go
why
ahead.
couldn't y'all let us have the post to ourselves without chiming in when he specifically said women just listen? Now here come a deluge of
I didn't
comments from
comment
women.
on that post.
No, but you got to speak for your fellow females.
You know how us women is. We just like to be in some stuff.
Y'all ain't everything but
You
a
know?
hearse.
Damn. But that's where I have the problem, right? That's where my problem
And it
comes in.
always start off with something. The comments with the women that jump on men posts that supposed to be answer only for men is usually the first thing they see that they disagree with.
You know
And
why?
it's probably was the first thing was the lashes. A man said lashes,
Uh-huh.
and it
And that
took
was their
right
thing.
there.
Yep.
And I think first of all, my first issue is like control yourself, right? Can we and the fact that she said, you know how us went, like that's inexcusable. That's no excuse for you to just
But guess
blatantly
what? But guess
do
what?
whatever you want to do.
Because it goes back to the narrative. Just it's because she's a woman. It's all that is supposed to be acceptable because for the simple fact that she's a woman. They
Exactly.
don't want to be held accountable for anything because I'm a female. I'm a woman.
Yeah, and that's where I was going with it. Like number one, that's not acceptable because y'all like to be and stuff. But two, you could, if you take a second, to listen, you might learn something. And lastly, I think women started to comment because they were insecure about some of the stuff that they were seeing because they may be guilty of that stuff, and they didn't want us to have the authority or the nerve to talk
To
about
tell
them
them.
having that
Right,
stuff. Right, exactly.
all be all.
Yeah.
Right,
Who the
exactly.
fuck is you to tell me what to wear?
Exactly. Nene.
Shit, I'm about to say they
Yes.
don't even like it when other women tell them not to do.
How
They
about that?
they assassinated Monique. Don't that bitch
Yeah,
better not
yeah,
tell me
yeah.
when I better not win my fucking airport. Who the fuck is her? I want to be
Yep.
comfortable, bitch.
They killed Auntie and shit. They killed her.
But
Uh,
listen,
If they killed her, if they killed
it's
her,
starting to
imagine what
rain out here.
they do to
Goddamn it,
us.
it's starting to rain. I'm getting ready to chime out.
You
I
gotta
gotta
take
go.
this.
Shit. Hey, listen. Hey, I love y'all. I'll see y'all
I'm gonna
next
call
week.
you, man.
Yeah, call me. I'll chop it up with both of y'all. I gotta go before my phone run out
Bye.
because I got a prepaid plan. This phone get wet, they're gonna charge me. I gotta go, bitch.
So, let me just run back to Facebook. I just wanted to get a couple comments in. Dominisha said, "No disrespect to any woman, but that is the problem with women nowadays. They don't know how to be quiet." Hey, and
Yeah,
that's coming
I
from a
agree.
woman. That's coming from a woman.
I agree, but I'm not that woman. But I listen. I
Sakina said,
don't.
"I hate lashes, and I'm a woman." But let's bring it in, Nene. Yeah, the show is winding down. We got about 6 minutes left. We want to get our final thoughts in. I want to thank you. I appreciate you for having the heart to jump on with three guys. Did you feel safe?
Yeah, of course.
Did you feel protected?
Absolutely.
Did we take care of you?
Sure did.
Would you do it again?
Yep, this is my first time ever. My heart
She
was
gonna be.
beating.
She should
And
be in the
and
running for. We look.
I'm in my own room. And my heart was beating like I'm like standing on a real live show.
Wait, it is a real live show. What are you talking
I
about?
mean, like in live, like I'm in, like people actually really, really like in my face looking at me.
Oh, okay. No.
We looking for some female energy. We gonna throw your name in the hat.
Ooh, I
Yeah,
know that's
your
right.
name in the hat.
So we're going to let you get out of here. We're going to let you offer a final thought. You know what I mean? Protect the ladies. Make sure they good. But whatever it is that you want to say, you got 2 minutes to say it.
Really, I'm just here to support us women, and I'm representing as much as I can That's it. And us ladies, we do have to listen. Stop chiming in on men conversations because most 90% of the time they let us have the space and have the floor. They don't never chime in. So let's give our men, our kings, their space when they ask for it.
Nene, we appreciate you at the Big Exclusive Podcast. Tell a friend that it's them again every Tuesday night, 6 to 8, Facebook.
I'm gonna hit you up, Nash. You gotta come on.
All right.
All right.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thank
Bye
you,
bye.
guys.
You're welcome. Bye bye.
Take it easy.
Angry OG.
Hey,
Shit got hectic for a minute, right?
It went off the tracks, but you know you got it back on.
And in a good way though, right? In a good way.
It went
though,
off
right?
the rail, but hey, listen. It don't always go as expected.
And that's okay, man. That's the thing about, having a platform, owning the platform. We kind of could do. We actually could take the show another hour.
But you should have knew it was going to go off the rails from the rip. We caught this nasty bastard
right out the gate.
Trying to get a minor.
Right out the gate.
That lets you know right then and there, like it was about to go down.
It's definitely about to go
like
down.
How it went down Friday night, and you was trying to slide out the side door.
All right.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
I mean, fuck it. Let's talk about
Let's close out the last 2.5, 3 minutes with that. We don't have to do no other outros or nothing, except for the fact that the Big Exclusive Podcast is about to have merch. Probably next week we'll be able to show it or whatever, and we'll have merchandise.
Solid. So, you want to talk about Friday night?
I'm gonna let you talk about it because
I ain't got
you
nothing.
You tried to sign out the side.
You brought it up. I didn't want to talk about it. So, with that being said, that's some nut shit, right? You willed the power. With great power comes great responsibility. All right, we can take the show out with Friday night, but I gotta say this before we start talking about it, because we just going to end the live like on some disrespectful nut shit, right? we just go abruptly just fuck it is over like some nut shit like that.
Yeah, ain't no outro.
But I have to, I got to get this out. Kayla, Cameron, Daddy love you. I always have, always will. Remember, you can do anything you put your mind to. Ownership is key. Make sure your credit stay right. Stay on top of it. I'm helping y'all start it, and I'm leading the way. Continue doing the right thing. Ownership is key. There's nothing in this world you can't have if you want it. So make sure you always work hard. Take care of each other. And I love you guys. So Friday night. It was Tidy birthday. Tidy didn't even come.
That was disrespectful.
That was disrespectful. So we went out to celebrate him, right? And it's a place that I had never been to before. You was telling me about it when y'all go in there, y'all VIP and all that. And I'm like, oh, that's what's up. You can go in there, you can smoke cigars. For those of you who are into the cigars, you can, light up a stick and smoke a cigar. I most certainly did when I got there. You know what I mean? I'm a fan of the cigar, so I lit me a cigar. And then I blinked, and it was 5 fucking drinks of tequila in front of me. So I'm like, well, what the fuck is? I thought it was for, because we had 3 tables, 2 tables. All right, we had 2. Oh, we had those stools, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, I thought it was 3 because we had like the pool table thing.
The
right?
pool table.
Yeah. So I lit my cigar and, I greeted everybody. Shout out to, can we say their names? Who was there?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Shout out to Smoke, Black, Sheem, Champ, Angry OG, myself. Did I miss anybody?
John.
John.
He was John.
No, he was John at first.
Yeah.
John.
He proceeded to morph into John about 4 or 5 drinks in.
Yeah, he transforms and the shit happened fast because, like I said, by the time I lit my cigar and I blinked, It was 5 motherfucking drinks there. So I'm thinking to myself, oh, that must be for everybody. They like, no, Big E, that's for you. I'm like,
oh, we forgot Oops. Shout out to my man Oops.
Shout out to Oops. Yeah. Did we check on Oops yet? Did you
Yeah,
talk
he
to
cool. He cool. Yeah,
cool? So they said, Big E, that's for you. I said, shit, that's got to be for everybody. But what everybody did was they poured all the shots into the top cup and stacked them up. So I'm the only one sitting there like an idiot with 5, 6 different cups. So I'm going to do what they do. I said, what are we drinking? Like, what is this? They like, it's tequila. I'm like, what? Now, I'm not going to front like I can pronounce. I know Casamigos, but we poured that out. We didn't want that because it was bad. Like, it wasn't legit Casamigos. So we was drinking. What else was it? What did we call it? It was an M word.
I forgot the name of it.
I can't remember. So, long story short, I take that back. So now I'm with the players. I can't look like no Lloyd. So I'm like, yo, I'm about to buy a round. So now I buy a round. Now, I didn't see a hand signal, a wave. I didn't see. Now, mind you, I just told you I took them 5, 6 cups. I took that back. And I didn't see. I said, because this is the first time I've been to a bar that wasn't a restaurant that kind of sold food, but the bartenders come to you. I said, oh, these niggas really is. I said, they really is VIP. Like, we didn't have to get up. We didn't have to order nothing. You know, everything came to us. So I told the girl, bring another round for everybody, whatever they drinking. Because y'all ain't going to call me no motherfucking Lloyd. Y'all ain't going to be like, Big Exclusive was in there, Lloyd and shit, freeloading. You know that ain't me. So next thing, I look up. She come back with the drinks. But then the other barmaid come back with drinks. And then she run back and go get the other tray of drinks. I said, what is this? Who ordered this? Like, what is happening here? She talking about, well, you ordered around, then he ordered around, then he. I said, y'all out y'all motherfucking mind.
Yo, you was like, man, this is not healthy.
That's exactly what I said. This is not healthy. You can't be drinking. So I legit told the barmaid, I said, listen, don't serve me no more. I'm over my limit. Like, I'm visibly intoxicated. You could get sued. She talking about, huh? What you say? This nigga talking about, nah, next round on me. Order another round. Put another round in. So Oops was like, yo, bro, what is I said, yo, this is my first time too. I don't know what's going on. How do they expect you to drink this shit?
Yeah, Oops said this not gonna end well.
He said this is not going to end well. So I said, yo, at first my solution was just to walk the fuck off. When the drinks came, I just walked the fuck off. But that wasn't working because my cigar was back there. I wasn't socialized. I didn't know nobody else nowhere else. So I said, all right, Oops, I got the move for you, right? He was like, what? I said, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the toast. Again, happy belated birthday to Tidy. I said, we're going to do the toast, and we're going to do the quick move. He's like, what's the quick move? I said, nigga, when you pull it back, put it up to your lips, and just quick boom over the shoulder. He's like, what? So I said, watch. He was like, cheers, Tidy, shout out to everybody. And I threw it over the shoulder, and that's what prevented me from getting too drunk. That's the Big Exclusive Podcast. We getting the fuck up out of here. See y'all.